Let's open up Tomb Raider. We're in the Opera House, okay? I have no idea what I'm doing, so just like, we're all in this together, is what I'm saying. Are you turning on TTS? I did turn on TTS. This level used to terrify me as a child. This whole game scared me as a kid. So basically, we're trying to find a way forward. You know what's cool about this game? Lara Croft can actually hold her breath for a realistic length of time. I think it's like a minute that she can hold her breath. Like, normally you could hold your breath more, but a minute while doing, like, underwater acrobatics and stuff. That's a lot more realistic than most games' breath timers.
I once again reached the YouTube Super Chat dollar limit, so unfortunately I have to make Sake happy.
Man, that fucking donation limit is so Vaush-phobic. Hi, Ben. I'm sorry that you have to, make Sake happy. I know, a devastating blow to your, ego. Okay, we have to jump over. So how do we get back on this wooden platform? Wait, can we just jump that? Dude, Lara Croft has an insanely... Whoop! Yes! Oh, man, I forget how strong she is. This is what I mean about the new games that I hate, man. She's so weak in the new games. I know they're a prequel, but, like, Lara Croft, put some fucking respect on that name. She is strong. Oh, wow, that's a deathly drop right there. Okay. You know, I still haven't found a single secret. I missed one in the previous level that I couldn't go back and get. Oh, fuck. Yep, that's what I thought. Yep, that'll probably drop sometime after I, like, hit a lever. I can't get up there, I'm pretty sure. So just down here? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. Well, my answer, like the question, that sure is a dark pit considering it's like 2 feet deep, you know? The light really didn't reach down there very much, is what I'm saying. Feel like more light should be down there to sort of illuminate the spikes, but what do I know?
I've been debating derping my way into a relationship. I don't have autism, but it feels like the method of super passion should work.
Also, girls like guys that are a little stupid. It's known. I think people like people who are a little stupid. The main thing that people want in a relationship, or maybe not the main thing, but a big thing that people want, is people want other people to be stupid in love. Like, love should be irrational to an extent. So if you try to, like, hyper-rationalize everything and, like, oh, this is the best for me or for you or for whatever, people get put off by that because everyone wants a kind of mutual stupidity, you know? But like, being stupid for a person involves vulnerability, which is something that, you know, people generally struggle with. So it's like a difficult balancing act.
Is there a way to convince libs that having a strong opposition party to the Dems would be way better if it wasn't the GOP,
These are
but some way further left party?
These are really difficult questions to answer in a TTS stream. What do you mean, is there a way to convince libs? Like, of course there is a way. It depends on the person.
I reject your return to monk and raise you a return to fish.
That's pretty true. Thankfully, I was about to say, thankfully we have some kind of spam protection, but obviously we don't have enough.
Back again. Some should learn how to annoy Vaush by the pyro fan method. Make poems to annoy him. Like a poem of Vaush horrible food and media takes. Vaush bad.
That doesn't really annoy me. What annoys me is when people ask sincere, heartfelt questions that require an in-depth response, and they do so when they should know fully well I'm going to get 4 seconds to address it before the next fucking dono, where somebody says, fart, fart, poop, shit, fart, comes on.
Chippy, chippy, choppa, choppa, doobie, doobie, dabba, dabba, boom, 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 boom.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I agree. We're about to die.
Do you think there's a point in trying to convince liberals that fart, poop, fart, fart, poopy, fart?
There we go.
As much as the early Tomb Raider games have aged, I do miss this style of deliberate, slow-paced platforming. You don't see it much nowadays.
You don't see it at all. This is, like, totally unique by today's standards. Yeah, I'm really happy this got a remaster. It's really nice. This stuff just doesn't exist anymore. Also, tank controls in a platformer is something that people would laugh at you for suggesting, but I really do think it adds a lot to this game. I know that might sound like nostalgia shit or whatever, but again, deliberately hobbling your movement can make moving through a world feel more purposeful than if you could just bounce off the walls. It's the same way that, like, I don't know, low jump height in Hollow Knight can make it feel more satisfying to have to bounce off a bunch of shit to go up. Or, you know, any other, like, set of movement limitations can feel really interesting once you kind of, like, figured out how to do it properly. No, 100% try playing with the modern controls. Aside from ease of moving the camera, it's way harder. I'm not even gonna try. I don't want to, like, undo my brain wiring, but I get you.
Vaush.
You just have to convince people that it's not contrived. Yeah. Oh, there's the boulders.
What are your genuine thoughts on girls who are actually scared to death about accidentally farting around their guys?
Is this a meme thing? I think that kind of, like, weird paranoia is unattractive. I did know and like a girl who was, like, really anxious and insecure about burping around guys, and it was always, like, I don't know, it was really weird. Like, I know, like, I'm not saying it's, like, awesome if you fart or whatever. It's not something that I'm excited to hear you do, but if you're actually having a fucking complex over it, that's really weird to me. You know what I mean?
What are our thoughts on remasters and longtime sequels like they did with this game iCarly, and X-Men 97? I like these rather than these shit reboots.
Fine if creators have something interesting to say or add, not fine if not. I also tend to like remakes, you know? Like proper remasters, I mean. I like remasters. They're pretty cool.
Unlike the anime I stream at work, the Vaush saga continues on after a bump in the road. What do you foresee in your future, arc-wise?
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like, you know, I feel like this channel has gone through a lot of shit, and I feel like, honestly, considering the sheer derangement of the people who dislike me, the fact that I persist in spite of it is, in and of itself, a pretty incredible arc. I'm gonna try my best, you know? I'm gonna try my best, we're gonna see what's possible.
I was worried I was in a cult because I always agree with you, but nah, you're just based. Chat, always remember to be critical of the people you listen to.
Unless it's me. Unless it's me. Hey. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know what you mean. It is always important to be critical. I feel like my community has a tendency to be a little bit too critical with me sometimes. Sometimes the reflexive desire people in chat have to instantly demonstrate that they are, in fact, capable of disagreeing with me, where you get these situations where, like, people, like, instantly start misinterpreting me in an effort to be, you know, assured in my wrongness.
Using AI art to make an image I thought of in my brain for inspiration with writing. Good use or still bad in your opinion? For those of us with bad art skills.
I don't think it's a good process. I don't like the tech, but, like, I don't know. Whatever. You don't need to seek my permission for everything.
Dare I dig back up Aaron Bushnell, but do you think it would have been more effective if he went to Israel, took one of the guns Ben Gvir is handing out to settlers, and exercised his training on the IDF?
No, Jesus Christ, who donated that? The Fed posting rule applies to donos too. Who was that? I didn't see the name. Why don't I see it in my feed? Geez, that went places. Yeah, hey, not a agent of the federal government, by the way. So yeah, anyway, do you think that, do you advocate terrorism, Vaush? Vaush, do you advocate for terrorism? Hey, not to bring up this, like, delicate side, do you advocate, like, terrorism? Hey, do you know this, like, really big subject that happened recently? Like, that, you know, is, like, very heated? It was not Batman 101? I bet that person is Batman. Trying to get me banned for crimes. I wonder, that question was probably offered sincerely. The answer that I have to that question is, like, get off the internet for a while. That's my answer to you for that question, okay? That's my, like, genuine, sincere answer.
Vaush, do you think that the gig economy is the modern reinvention of peasantry? Peasants used to be people who used to live off the land and make their own stuff. Now there's no outside the system.
No, it's the opposite, because peasants had one thing that we don't have, job security. Like, serfs were literally something that came along with the land the Lord owned, right? That was the entire point. If anything, the gig economy is the furthest possible, like, movement away from that economic logic, because now, like, the worker is so thoroughly detached from any kind of consistency.
Vaush, not to Fedpost, but would it be acceptable to commit violence against my ground growing going boing boing going oh ah oh la la?
That one's also a Fedpost, chat. Be not allured by its irony. Oh, that was poorly timed.
I have been wondering this for so long, and now is my time to ask. Why is it that your videos come out with a title and shortly after the title changes?
Honestly, that's mostly because my editors come up with a title, and then I wake up and go, wait, and then I change it, and then my editors are like, wait, no, there was a reason we had that.
Vaush,
Really, though, the reason why you change titles and thumbnails is algorithm shit. Veritasium has a video on it. The YouTube game is cruel and requires a lot of finagling. I'm not the best at it. I don't think anyone's the best at it, except for one person, definitionally, would have to be the best at it. But, you know, probably Mr. Beast or some shit will. I don't know. Maybe. Uzis are so fucking cool. Pardon me for my Zionist propaganda. I love how in the how in the 90s everyone called Mac 10s Uzis because they're like Uzi coded. They look very similar to Uzis unless you're a gun nerd or whatever. Little like machine pistols or like really small submachine pistols. Like they all just got Uzis were so popular and are so iconic in media that people just called everything that's even vaguely Uzi-esque an Uzi, you know?
These older games are unsettling when you take the music out of the equation.
Yeah, there's a kind of creepiness to it. You know, I actually remember, hold on, old PC Land Before Time game. There was a Land Before Time game that scared the shit out of me when I was a kid, because there was a part where you run through a maze. No, it's not this one. You run through a maze. And then past a point, if you alert the T-Rex in the maze, the music cuts out. It's literally like Slender Man. You have to gather all of the items from the maze. Yeah, as you get to like the spooky part where the T-Rex probably is, the music starts getting quiet and the grass gets dead. Man, wait, but that doesn't show the T-Rex. I want to show... Oh, it was that thing earlier. But I want to see it properly. Okay, wait. Land Before Time... Time Activity
Speaking
Center,
of old games being
T-Rex.
creepy, have you ever seen Shipwrecked 64? It's a pretty good N64-style mascot horror game. It's extraordinarily puzzle-heavy.
I'm afraid not. No, I have not. Oh, wait, here. Heard of it before.
Sharptooth attack! You've dropped all your items and we'll have to start again.
When I was like 5, that scared the piss out of me. Are you showing off those games that everyone mass hallucinated and the only evidence to like memories? I mean, it's an old game, but you can find long plays of it on YouTube. Whoa! Oh man, are you kidding? Where the fuck did that guy come from? Okay. Where did the white woman dog meme come from? It genuinely eludes me. I'm not sure. Actually, I have no idea where that origin point is. Maybe it's from, like, there's a very specific kind of, like, weird, like... It gives me, like, Mormon vibes. This, like, aesthetic of a white woman who seems like she'd be really frosty with an actual guy, but, like, kisses her dog on the mouth or whatever, which just, like, comes around... I don't know how much of this is real and how much of this is just a collective hallucination, but there's, like, a vibe. Okay, didn't mean to run there. Not that one. Okay.
Aside from being called a chaser, what is a cishet man considered when they only seek trans women with PEPs? I say they're still considered straight.
A chaser? Well, yeah, that's definitionally straight. That does sound pretty chasery, I'd say. I mean, it's definitionally straight, but you also have to understand that, like, conceptions of sexuality break down pretty easily if you think about it for more than 5 seconds, right? Like, which is more heterosexual? A guy who exclusively goes after, like, trad wife, superfemme long hair types, or guys that are exclusively into ultra butch women who basically look like guys until you get up really close to them, you know? The answer is, like, definitionally they're both straight, so is straightness really what we're talking about here? So, like, if by definitionally, like, what are we talking about then, you know? Like, is straightness actually the category we're talking about? And the answer is probably not. Like, even if they are straight, you're trying to describe something else. We're talking more about masculinity. Well, I don't think that dicks are innately masculine, but, we're talking about, like, a broader net of social expectation.
Play Metroid Prime 1, 2 and 3. Thanks, Vausage.
I literally have. That has happened. Okay, noticing you can't grab out of a side jump. Very useful information. I guess I'll just have to, like, clip the edge here a little bit. On stream, I have. Well, at least I played Metroid Prime 1 and 2, I think. Metroid Prime 3 didn't really capture me. Oh. Oh! Oh, God. Well, we're fucked. Oh, wait, why did I drop? No. Oh my God. Yep, we're done. One thing that's a little bit frustrating is that Lara Croft will, not actually fire her guns at a large target that's right in front of her because she can't extend her guns all the way. It's weirdly accurate, actually. It makes these big guys really dangerous in close spaces because if they get close enough to you that they can basically move up against your player, like, hitbox, you can't shoot at them. You can against dogs and rats and other stuff that's below your arm height, but if they're a human, they can do that. Which is an interesting detail, considering how, like, old this game is, you know? I don't think that's true. It happens! She won't extend her arms for the shot. It definitely happens at least with the shotgun. At least with the shotgun. No. Oh, really? Yeah, sure, dude. Fuck me up. Give me the bappin'. Man, that really just, Wonder if I could get a good angle on that with a backflip or a side flip. Man, these fucking swingy things. It's like no way to avoid taking damage. Let me out of this goddamn level, man. What the fuck was that guy? That guy was like in BDSM gear and he had dual pistols. What the fuck? 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 It's like a boss?
Vaush, which would you hypothetically choose if you had to sacrifice one to the revolution? Bottom son or DGG daughter? Or secret third option Vaush?
What? Why do you... What is... Chat. A bottom son would kind of be like having a daughter anyway, so it feels like a redundant question.
In binary star systems, is there a bottom son?
Maybe, yes. What is with the bottom thing? Are you guys horny? It's a late night game stream, those always get horny. Actually, I can't really complain about chat in this case, because I actually literally started stream because I was just sitting here thinking about fucking someone, but I don't have, like, a today active Tinder date, so I just like, fucking. There's some kinds of horny you can't jerk your way out of, okay? I'm just gonna play video games. Yeah, y'all are- the stream is my backup, bitch, thank you. I just get drunk or watch porn or both. You get drunk to deal with you feeling horny? That's what you do to, like, alleviate those feelings? You get drunk? Yes! We're in the plane! The plane with the smoking babe on it. Hell yeah.